Nigerians are attacking Pastor E.A. Adeboye over a statement he made during the redemption camp meeting at the Redeemed Christian Church of God. I repeat, Nigerians are attacking Pastor E.A. Adeboye over a statement he made during the redemption camp meeting of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Now, this is what he said. He said, I need 10 of my children to give me 1 billion naira each. 1 billion naira. 100 of my children to give me 100 million naira each. And I need 1,000 of my children to give me 10 million naira each. You did not hear me well. He says, I need 10 of my children in the camp meeting. I need 10 of my children to give me 1 billion naira each. That is 10 billion. I need 100 of my children to give me 100 million naira each. That is another 10 billion. And I need 1,000 to give me 10 million naira each. Now, controversy. Nigerians have started reacting. Now, if you look at the reactions, you understand that religion in Nigeria has become another thing. Nigerians are divided along religious lines, political lines, and tribal lines. When it comes to tribe, we are divided. When it comes to religion, we are divided. When it comes to politics, we are divided. And somebody will come and tell me that Nigeria will get better. Is it possible that almost, maybe it is only football that we are united? Even inside the football, tribalism don't enter inside. There's nothing that unites us as a country at all. There's nothing. We have the Redeemed Christian Church of God. We have the Lord choosing. We have Assemblies of God. We have Sele. We have Equa. We have many churches that are doing the same thing that this pastor is doing. But you see, when you look at conversations in Nigeria, under Tinubu's administration, for you to say the truth, you must not be an Igbo man, or they must look at your identity. If you are going to say the truth in Nigeria of today, they will look at whether you are from Yoruba or Igbo, or you support Labour Party, or you support the APC, or you are obedient, or you are articulate, or you are Baptist. So, saying the truth in Nigeria today is depending on the person saying the truth. Then somebody will come and tell me tomorrow that Nigeria will get better. One pastor will come and be raising prayer, pray for Nigeria. I don't have anything against what Adeboye is doing. Most churches raise money. Churches need money for their upkeep. Now, he said, my children. He did not mention anybody's name. Let's move. He said, my children, I need 10 billion. He's not asking Nigerians. So, number one, it don't even concern me. What thing concern me be say, when you call the tell us, say, pray for Nigeria, that is when you don't cross your boundary. I've said it before that Nigeria will not get better, but you and your family pray that your life get better. Now you know say money in this country. 10 people to give 1 billion naira. This one is casually. Some people are getting blessed in the Nigeria that is not working, and you are wasting your strength, your prayer for a Nigeria that will not work, instead of you to focus on yourself. How you can plan yourself, get skills, get investment, work smart, be creative to make it. You are looking for a Nigeria that has been designed to fail. Most of the things that people in redemption camp or other camps in Nigeria, most of the things that they are praying for is what government provide in other countries. Most of the things we are praying for in Nigeria, human beings are answering the prayers in other countries. Oyibo, they answer the prayers. Some people are even praying that God should give them visa to go to another place in earth, another location that God has made. Some people are praying to God, God help me to have money, to have visa, to go to another location in earth. You're not praying to go to heaven where God is. So when I look at the reactions, I saw that Nigeria, you see, there's a video of a certain man. He was driving. Maybe he attended the Redeemed Christian Church of God camp meeting. He was saying that, look at what these people are doing. look at, church is a scam, blah, 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 and everything. At the end of the video, he now spoke in Igbo language. You know what happened? People, it now took another dimension. Like I said, if you are going to say the truth at any point in time, you must belong to a particular demography. Some people believe that if you are going to say the truth, you must be Yoruba. Or if you are going to say the truth, you must be Igbo, or in the obedient movement, or supporting Tinubu. So if you are supporting a particular political party, some people believe that you can never say the truth. So when the man spoke in Igbo language, they now took it in another dimension. Number one, I blame that man. You see, wisdom is the application of knowledge, knowing how to apply knowledge. You know, you sabi, but you know when and when to apply knowledge. That is wisdom. You see, most of our Igbo people, they are not wise. I tell you, looking at the situation of the country, looking at the animosity, the sentiments most people have for the Igbos, an Igbo man will just go and display foolishness. Going to that reading camp to say this one, and you are not speaking Igbo, are you not reading the room? Or don't you understand what is going on? Shore said that the hatred of an Igbo man is in the DNA, in the blood of an average Nigerian. In a place whereby you are resented, you are not creating more problems for yourself. I'm not supporting the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Like I said, if you think that these pastors, this church will rescue Nigeria, you are making a big mistake. I don't believe that this pastor, I've looked at them critically, I've weighed them. Like I told you, they born me for church. Now inside church, they born me, I grew inside church. So I understand what I'm saying. Pastors will take care of their own. Pastors, churches will take care of their own. If you are going to a church and you are not a committed member of that church, forget, they will not support you the way you expect them to support you. They expect you to be a member and a worker to get that support. So the church is taking care of itself, which is reverse. When you reverse it, the church is supposed to be influential when it comes to policies of government in the country. But because we have a country that is not designed to prosper, the church have nothing it can do. And one of the, even the church itself, they are part of the government that spoiled the country. Look at the government of Bola Tinubu. You see EFCC chairman, Naridimo, that man waited for ICT, INEC, whether they switch on and technical unit, tech unit, INEC, now redeem. Most people in this government are redeemers. So they are part of the system. And if somebody is benefiting from the system, do you expect him to speak against the system? If people are benefiting from a particular, typical Nigerians, forget whether they are pastors or imam. A Nigerian is a Nigerian. It is very hard for you to see a born-again Christian in Nigeria today. It is not by denomination. It is about you personally, your conviction, your relationship with God. So don't let anybody that wears tie, has big congregation, or can speak good English, or can speak in tongues, don't let anybody deceive you that they are Christians. Christians, real Christians, you know them by their deeds. The Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. So I'm not carried away by whether it is Baba Adeboye, I respect him. Whether it is Baba Oyedepo, I respect these people. I'm not carried away. So far, you are in a country and things are not working. All of us, you say you you have the light of God in you, and you are in a place and that light is not shining. What should we say at the end of the day? We have the church in Nigeria, and Nigeria is drowning in immorality, is drowning in iniquity. The church is supposed to be the light of the world, but in the church we are not shining our light. And some people want to gaslight me and say we have church. If you are a redeemer, I'm not criticizing the man of God, But I know that these men of God do not have what it takes to change Nigeria. That one I can stand on that one. We can argue that one from now to tomorrow. They don't have what it takes to change Nigeria. If you carry the economy of Nigeria and give to the church, number one, is the church united? Let's start from there. Christ help us is saying that we they stand. Redeem saying that we they stand. Everybody is following one Jesus, one Jesus. Cherubim and Seraphim, they follow one Jesus. Sele, they follow one Jesus. CAC, they follow one Jesus. But when you look at the body of Christ, people are divided, they are not united, they preach different things. Is it the church that will come together and salvage the country? Is it the church, the Nigerian church, that will come together and change Nigeria? My brother, see, whatever you can do. I see some people saying that the Baba is using church for business, is brainwashing the people, is doing this and that. This is gaslighting, is manipulating them left, right, center. I understand your concern about what you think of the Redeemed Christian or Adeboye. I understand. But the most important thing here is that, my brother, we have lost it generally as a people. Let's leave the redeemed. Go to other denominations. You see worse things. When they raise money, you see worse things. I'm not a hypocrite. I will not join you and start doing hypocrisy. I will tell you my own truth. I will stand on it. See, when it comes to Nigeria, so anybody tomorrow that will prophesy on Nigeria, me, I go attack that person. I will watch that anybody that prophesy on Nigeria, do your church and let it be with your members and your community. And from there you go to heaven. Don't bring your matter inside Nigeria matter. If Adeboye has said Nigerians will help us raise, that is when he will invite you into the conversation. He is talking to redeemers. And those that go to church understand what they are benefiting from the church. You see, if you go to a secret court, we have secret courts in the world. Those that belong to a secret court know what they benefit from their secret court. When a church is church, we know. When a church is not church, we know. Somebody says, you people that are attacking the Redeemed Christian Church of God will outlive everybody. Redeemed Christian Church of God is 72 years. Now, Redeemed will stay until, even if Nigeria restructures, Redeemed will still be there. Some of us will be old and die. Redeemed will still be there. I understand. You know Ogboni is almost 100 and something years. Ogboni is 100 and something years. He's older than Nigeria. Now, what is the benefit of Ogboni to the country? You see, on this channel, we discuss about politics and how it concerns Nigeria. So any of my focus is how Nigeria is going to be restructured. How we make sure that we split this country into units that can bring dividends of democracy to the people. It's not the church. The church has failed. It is clear the church has failed. When you look at Dangote Refinery, carry the running of Dangote Refinery, give to one of these bigger churches. Okay, everybody in Dangote Refinery, we are sacking you. Please, no job for you. We are giving the day-to-day running of this refinery to a particular church. Can the church manage the economy of the country? Does the church have the skills and the wherewithal to manage the economy of Nigeria? If the church is giving the leadership with all our pastors, the kind of pastors we have today, the kind of message we are preaching, the kind of gospel we are preaching, if the church is given the opportunity to manage the country, are we going to say that there will be no corruption? Are we going to say that look at Akwa Ibom State. What is the name of the governor again? Pastor Umo. Look at under Buhari, who was the vice president? Professor Yemi Oshibajo. So let Redeem do their thing and let us do our thing. From now on, I believe that we understand that religion will not take us anywhere in Nigeria. What will take you somewhere is having to go back to your roots, your identity, and begin to realize who you are. Then begin to take steps according to the information you get from your root. Religion is given to Africa to put Africa in poverty and in chains, in suffering. Anything you see that the West brought into Africa, it is a means of trying to brainwash people. I'm not calling any church name. You see, churches have tried during the COVID-19 2020, churches were able to feed a lot of people. They tried their best. They engaged in humanitarian activities. My church sent me money. I was very broke then. Sent me money to survive. The churches have tried. But when we talk about nation building, the church has not gotten to that stage whereby you can start influencing the nation. And when we talk about church now, some people say, leave us alone. You know one thing, we'll leave you alone. But don't come and say, Nigeria should get better. No. That thing you are practicing does not warrant that Nigeria will get better. One of our pastors used to preach, change your attitude, change your life. If you don't change the way you do things, your life cannot change. If the church in Nigeria does not change their mode, the way they do things, if they don't deviate from tribalism, if they don't deviate from politicking, if they follow the truth, which is Jesus Christ. You see, some people, they go to church. Some people go to church. They are deacon, they are deaconesses. Some people go to mosques. They are affairs and whatever, top guys in mosque. But because of their political leanings, they will not tell the truth. Because of their tribal affiliation, they will not tell the truth. Is that church? Because of where you come from, you will not tell the truth. Is that church? You see, that man that went to Redeem Camp and did a video and lambasted the whole thing and came back, some people, they were focused on the Igbo he spoke. For him to speak Igbo, that means he has an agenda. And somebody said that Igbo will never be president. You see where people are carrying their sense to. That man is speaking his own. In every tribe, there's a bigot. Maybe that one he's a bigot when it comes to the Igbos. Every tribe have a bigot. You don't generalize. And I've said it, our Igbo people, most of our Igbo people today that come on social media, they know they get sense. They know they use wisdom, they do things. They just do things anyhow. Look at the people that were shouting, Lagos is no man's land. Lagos is no man's land. Lagos is no man's land now. They make sure that no Igbo person is in the Lagos State House of Assembly. What did you people do? The people shouting Lagos is no man's land, where were they when the Yorubas were saying that no Igbo person is going to be represented at the Lagos State House of Assembly? Now they said no Igbo person, even in Igbo populated areas, they are saying that no Igbo person is going to represent any area. If not, like for first start, make population of Igbos be 1 million and we have 10 Yorubas. Now inside that 10 Yorubas, we go look for leader. We go lead that place. Or if we can get somebody that can come there and run as local government chairman of that place. So far that person is not Igbo. With all this noise you are making online, left, right, center, where most of the job offers, job opportunities that some Igbos will have gotten because of this noise and unwise statements that we are making, some Igbos are losing contracts and are losing job offers in Nigeria, in Lagos, because of some people are not wise. We are not saying that the other people are good, but when you are going to war, you understand the weapons you have. You know when to retreat. You know when to attack. It is not Nzobu approach. You use Nzobu approach. At the end of the day, you just disgrace yourself. See, I've always talked about restructuring. When you look at churches today, a particular church looks like Yoruba. Another church looks like Igbo. Another church looks like Hausa. Another church looks like Edo. Another church looks like Calabar. That is the church that we are talking about. That is the church. So that, whether you like it or not, Pastor Adeboye is doing what he needs to do. They have projects to do in church. I'm not defending him because he did not enter Nigeria. So that one, he said that whether IMF like it or not, Naira will come down. I disagree with him. That one, he said, I disagree. No, it is not by all this prayer we are praying. It is by taking active steps. The Oyibos that built the world, did they only pray? They prayed and also they took steps. And they were not bigots like us. Do you know that even top general overseers, they are bigots, you know? They have this Yoruba Igbo sentiment. All of a sudden, under Jonathan, a lot of protests. Buhari, protest. Under Buhari, protest. Jonathan, protest. Tunde Bakari, blah, 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 blah. Now, it don't reach Baba Tinubu. I went to meet him personally and I had a discussion with him. And I told him some of the things he needed to do. I can't come out and tell you. Mouths don't change to another thing. These people are human beings, even though they are respected men of God. But they are human beings that can commit sin. They are not angels. So that's why I would respect you, but wherever you are getting it wrong, I will tell you, my brother. Baba Adeboye, I respect you. You are a father in faith. This one, you say, whether IMF like it or not. What are the things, what are we doing to make sure that IMF does not muzzle us as a church? What are the things that you people support? You see, me, I don't like Tinubu. I've said it. I can never like Tinubu because I know that according to the doctrine of the church I attended, you cannot build on a faulty foundation. You cannot plant an evil seed and expect a good result. So I know Tinubu does not have what it takes to deliver. Whether he change and transform Lagos, I respect that. Do you know what it is? You know what it is? Look at Rome today. Look at Venice today. Some of those big monasteries they built, it is empty. Now rat and cockroach they inside. Because legacy is important. You build legacy along with your achievement. Legacy. A legacy, reputable legacy that people can see. Look at what Awolowo did in the Southwest. Education. It was a legacy that stood forever. What are these politicians building? Why is the church quiet? They are hobnobbing with these guys. They are hobnobbing. They are having rapport with them. And they are not saying anything. May God help Nigerians. So whatever you say about Rccg, you are right and you are not right. It happens in every church. So the church in Nigeria has messed up. The church needs to go back to the drawing board and know where they stand.